Namaste. Thanks for joining for Mindful Yoga together. So this series, January, February, March, is new growth. Then today's theme is a new start, so it's a new beginning. I always like to kind of have a special intention or a kind of a fresh mind into the new year. So according to Japanese tradition, this year I was in Japan for New Year time. So it was really great to see the new sunrise. So sunrise, the January 1st sunrise is, it's very auspicious. When you see the New Year sunrise, feels like, it's a great start. So this year was no crowd. Well, I was in Shizuoka, my hometown, and Mount Fuji on left side, and the sunrise was the right side, and it was perfect. No crowd blocking the sunrise, and no crowd on the blocking the Mount Fuji. So felt like very clear, new bright sunrise, and I hope that is going to reflect on this year. So we're gonna do cleansing practice for kind of intentionally cleansing practice. But in yoga practice, it's a very simple that our breath, simple inhalation, exhalation, we consider as, every time we take a fresh air, then let all the carbon dioxide is going out. So it's kind of that breath itself is a cleansing practice. Anyway, so let's close our eyes to settle in to this moment. Maybe bring your index finger thumb tips together, palm face upward. Then close your eyes to settle in. Settle in to this moment and space. Always our practice, what we can do is just starting from here and now, this body. And whatever you have in mind and heart, that's what only we can do. If we feel down or even we feel quite uplifting, whatever the condition we have, that's where we can begin. Together, inhale through the nose. And gently exhale through the nose and connecting our body and connecting to the ground. Then from ground, sits bone, hips, legs, feet. From there, we inhale to lengthening our spine. Feel the top of the head reaching to the heaven. So our body connects to the earth and heaven, earth and sky. And we sit just between and we breathe and observe how we feel at the moment. After you settle in with the breath, mind comes into the body and feel the heart gradually opening and softening. Think of one word that you like to remind yourself over and over time this year. So every year I pick one word as an intention. Just as simply, it's easy to remember one word. Can be few words if you like, or can be one sentence, but simple is the best. So Just example is I had a one of the year had a listening. Listening was my theme. It was not only 1 year, few years I had that listening. So listening to somebody else's talk, and it's in word. Excuse me. So just that's example. Just that's example. So think or start thinking of one word as an intention for 2025. And together, inhale through the nose. Then exhale, sink into that word you have. The next inhalation, reach your hands out and up. Then exhale, bring our palms together to the heart. You might bow your head to remind yourself that the word of intention of the new year. And then let's hold it in your mind and heart and open your eyes. Okay. So let's come to the back. Lie down to the mat. Then maybe have the block and a belt close by. And lie down to the mat. And reach your hands over the head and straight your legs down. Let's together big inhale, stretch. Open your mouth, let it go. Again, big inhaling, stretch. Exhale, let it go. And plant your feet down to the ground and both feet and move your knees side to side. Notice the movement, your lower back and maybe massage happening at your glute. Actually, this year my word is not one word. So if you read my newsletter, it's Ichigo Ichie, it's a Japanese word. It's a one time, one meet. So once in a lifetime. So that's my kind of intention to mindfully enjoy, and each moment is precious. All right, just an example. So you can pick any word. Hug your knee to the chest and gently bring your chin towards your knee, Apanasana. So make yourself small in tight bow and chin towards your knees and stretch the back of the neck. Then exhale slowly, let go, release, and get a block and place the block between your thighs and come into the bridge pose. So feet is come to the ground, and if you can bring your heels towards your hips, then bring your hands by your side. Inhale, squeeze the block and gradually lift your hips up. Having a block helps to engage our core, and let your hands go up and over the head and hands to the ground. Maybe lift your heels off the ground. Then on our exhalation, try to lounge your back. So heels up helps lounge your back and try bringing your spine each vertebra at a time. And hands come by your side. Okay, let's do that way. Inhale to lift your hips up. So first, let's keep your heels down to pick up your heels. Then the hands goes up, and when you cannot go to anymore, pick up your heels and lift your hips higher and higher and higher. Hands goes over the head. Then on our exhalation, kind of tuck your tailbone in and round your back and slowly lower down. All right, let's do 2 more rounds like this. Inhale, lift your hips up, heels down. Then the hands goes up over the head and the heels up and lifting up and lifting up and up. Then on our exhalation, lower. One more time, your own pace. Okay. Then slowly let go the block. But hold on to the block close by and drop your knees one side and the other, just relax in the lower back. Then when you are ready, we're going to bring the block between your feet. Between the feet or heels and lift your legs up. So try to push your heels straight upward and stretch the leg and maybe point your toes and flex with the block. Point your toes and flex. All right. So now try to reach your hands to the block and catch the block. Then lower your hands over the head with block and the legs go lower. Then inhale, lift your legs and block between your feet. Then exhale, lower. So we're going to do like this for a few reps. So when you lower your leg, if you push your heels or pointing your toes, it actually helps. It's engaging the leg as a whole. It helps. All right, 3, 2, last one. And release. Hug your knee to the chest, let go the block, roll side to side. Relax your belly. All right, we started from kind of a core work. All right, cross your right leg over the left. So it's a ego hands and leg. You can interlace your leg if you like. And right hand go under the left arm. And interlace your arms together and kind of a squeeze and pull away. So elbow, knee go away. Then on the exhalation, lift your head off the ground and knee to the elbow. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, knee to the elbow. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And stretch your arms by your side and drop your knee to the right and twist. Then look to your left hand and make a circle with your left arm. Big circle. Then the other direction if you can. Okay. Then slowly come back to the center and the other way. So your left leg over the right and left hand go under the right arm, interlace your arms together and point your toes back and the fingers over the head. Stretch. Exhale. Bring your knee to the elbow. Continue. And 5. And 4. And 3. And 2. And knee to the elbow and stretch the hands out. Drop your knee to the left side and twist. And look to your right hand and make a circle. Big and a slow circle. Okay. Then slowly coming back to the center. Either you can roll on one side and come to the seat, or roll back and forth. So swing your legs and roll up and down to massage your back. And 3, 2, and 1, and come up, tabletop. Palms under the shoulder, knees under the hip. Walk your knees back. Spread your fingers wide. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, look down or look to your belly. Just a few more rounds. Okay, then when you are ready, tuck our toes under and pick up your knees off the ground and downward facing dog and walk your heels up and down. You can relax your head and shake your head side to side. Okay, then gradually walking your feet towards the front. And catching your elbows and swing side to side. Relax your head. Then let go your hands and we walk our hands to your right. You can use the block too. Or maybe it doesn't need a block. And left hand go a little bit further than the right and bend your knees and pull your left hip back. Stretch the left side of the body. Then inhale, coming to the center. Exhale, walk your hands to your left side and bend your knees and pull your right hip back. Then exhale, slowly come to the center. Soften your knees, round your back. Let's slowly roll ourselves to standing. Soften your knees, round your back, and head is the last. And then inhale to lift your hands goes up over the head and catch your elbows. So we are catching our elbows. Inhale, lift your elbows upward and maybe lift your heels off the ground and lifting up and one more up. Exhale, drop your heel, bend your knees and let your arms swing and relax. So this is a great one for shoulder. So let your fingers and wrist relax and elbows. Imagine like a water. So water is the cleaning agent or cleansing, purifying agent, right? So as if the water is a dripping back of the body and the fingers and the hair and cleansing for us. All right, inhale, hands reach up to the sky. Then exhale to catch the elbows. Inhale, lift our elbows up with the heels off the ground, lifting up, and one more up. Exhale, drop your heel, bend your knees, and let your arms swing. You can lounge your back to find the openness. Then when you inhale slowly, we're gonna rise. Okay, so let's do breaths of joy. So breath of joy is that the one, 3 inhalation, 1 exhalation. When you exhale, you say ha and let go. So it's a joy, breath of joy. So it's interesting how the let go bring us joy. So any stagnated energy, so we are kind of taking our oxygen in and make our system kind of a flow, right? So any stagnated, it's not the flowing energy, we are encouraging to kind of push that flow, kind of a dam. It's a broken enough water, but we let go and just let the water flow. All right, let's do. Inhale, 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 inhale. You don't need to drop the head if you feel dizzy. 2 more. slowly come to the center. Feet is wide. Okay, my favorite practice, especially winter time, this is a great one. So the long sleeve. Well, I have a long sleeve right now, but as if you have a long sleeve up to the fingertips and beyond, we are trying to make this big movement. Exhale, 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 twist. If you feel dizzy, don't look here and there, just look forward. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and gradually come back to the center. And feet is apart. Inhale, spread wide. So open fingers wide and looking up, maybe a little bit the back bending. Back bending is a little bit, moving your hips forward. Then exhale, hug ourselves. Bend your knees. Drop your head as much you are comfortable. Make it small. Inhale, spread wide, expanding. Exhale, hug ourselves. Lower, small. And 2 more. Inhale, expand. Exhale. Last one. Inhale, spread wide. Exhale, hug ourselves round. Then slowly we're gonna come up to the standing. Feet come together. Okay, so let's give me a little bit of warmth. And bring our feet together and find our ground. Inhale, hands reach up to the sky and interlace your fingers. So interlace your finger and point your index finger upward like this, Vajramutra. And reach your hands upward. And as if it's like a zipper, we zip from the heel to the fingertip. On our exhalation, hands to the right. Then come back to the center. Exhale, hands to the left. Okay, let's move like this, right and left, just a few times. Okay. Then when you are ready, bend your elbow, hands behind you. Your thumb is resting at the back of the head. Then your head resting to the hand, and we inhale to move your elbows upward and gaze up. So back bending a little bit and move your hips forward. Then inhale, come back to the center, and the hands goes up again. Plant your feet, zip your legs together, and this time we're gonna stay longer. Exhale to the right. So let's focus on the length. So how far you go, it really doesn't matter. Can you feel the stretch on left side? Plant your left foot down and left hand go away from the left foot. Always start from the ground. Ground, zip the leg. One more breath. Inhale, come to the center. Exhale, the other side. So light foot down and light hand go away from that light foot. One more breath. Then inhale, come into the center. Exhale, bend your elbow, hands come behind you. And move your head back and move your hips forward, opening our chest to the sky. All right. Then come into the center. Inhale, hands reach up. All right, this time we bend forward. You can bend your knees or straight. Exhale. Let's bend forward. Now when you touch to the ground, we're going to come up. Plant your feet down. Inhale, rising. Exhale, let go. Hands by your side and shake it up. Then bring your palms together to the heart and let's stand in front of the yoga mat. So it's kind of the same way we establish our kind of a center, planting your feet and zipping our legs together and all the way to the top of the head. Let's do sun salutation, Surya Namaskaram. It's always a great to practice prayer to the sun, especially. Yeah, that's the January 1st is the first day to pray to the sun. All right, together. Inhale, hands reach up to the sky, palms together at the top. Exhale, bend forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, let's step back. So you can be plank pose or you can bring your knee down to the mat. Inhale, lengthening our spine. On our exhalation, use your toe to move yourself forward, bend your elbow towards back, belly down to the mat. Point your toes back. Inhale, cobra. Lift your chest up. Exhale, pull your hips back. You can be child pose or downward facing dog. If you are child pose, bring your knees out and so your chest can drop towards the ground. Or downward facing dog. One more breath. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step between your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, head down, relax. Inhale, let's come to the standing, hands reach up. Exhale, palms together to the heart. One more time. Inhale, hands reach up. Exhale, bend forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, let's step back. Plank pose, or you can bring your knee down to the mat. Inhale, lengthening our spine. Exhale, coming down, lower, belly to the mat. Point your toes. If you don't see the toes, feel the toes pointing backward. And lift our chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift your hips. So for downward facing dog pose, your middle finger or index finger goes straight forward, pointing forward. And pull your hips back and the heels coming very close to the ground. If you feel tight on the lower back housing, bend your knees. And when you bend your knees, bring your belly towards your thighs. So you are shifting the weight more to your hips, not too much to your hand. One more breath. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, head down, relax. Inhale, let's come up. Zip our legs together, hands reach. Exhale, palms together to the heart. Okay, let's do balance pose. It's a tree pose, grounding our feet. Remember how so this pose we are zipping our legs together. It's the same way we plant our feet, gathering our energy to the midline. Then pick up your right knee and open to the side. So right foot can touch to the ground, or you can bring it high to the calf or to your thigh. So you decide. And palms together to the heart. You might use the wall if you feel that's more safe to practice. And maybe hands goes up and over the head. And maybe spread your arms wide like a branch of the tree. One more breath. And then on our exhalation, slowly lower down. All right, let's just let go, relax. Relax your ankles and toes. So we're going to do the same way, but always we start from the ground. So planting down, rooting, and zip our legs together. You know, the tree, the most important part is the roots, which we cannot see. That's it's a good lesson. We cannot see, but that's most important place. Okay, rooting down and pick up your left heel off the ground and open to the side. You can place the toe down and the heels in, or you can bring it higher. Your own way to be in the tree pose. The root is most important for us to ground, but that we cannot see. So it says that what you see is not all of it, right? And you can change the hand position and keep our breath going smoothly. Our cleaning agent. And also clearing our mind with the breath. One more. And on our exhalation, slowly we let go. And you can shake it up. All right. When you are ready, let's come back to the front of the yoga mat. And feet is together. Now let's bend our knees, pull your hips back, and we come to chair pose. So you can do high chair or you can come low chair. So of course low chair is more challenging. Inhale, looking up to the fingers. Then exhale, reach your hands forward and belly to your thigh and slowly lower your hands to the floor. Inhale, halfway left. Exhale, right leg back, right leg. Actually, you can use the block side by side. Okay, let me place the block. Right side and left side. And lower your hip. You can keep your right knee up or right knee down and lower your hip. So left knee and toe is stacking over. I mean toe or ankle. And lower your hip. Then exhale, right knee to the ground and pull your hips back. Stretch your left leg. And bending towards or hovering over the left leg. Again, inhale, lower your hip, look forward. Exhale. Okay, two choice. You can do the same pose as the last one, or you can pick up your right knee off the ground and bend forward. And try to bring your heels down. That's how we stretch the back of the body, especially the calf. You know, it's interestingly, in Japan, usually I walk more. I mean, we walk a lot. Then my right calf was really tight because I was not wearing light shoes. I was wearing Ugg boots. Boots doesn't work. And exhale. Walk your hands to the longer side of the mat and point your toes out. So walking shoes is meant for walking. Bend your right knee. So Skandasana. So you can go lower or you can do high, just halfway. And right and left. So as you move, this movement get nice benefit to open the inner leg, maybe feel to the lower back. Then when you are ready, we're gonna face to the front of the mat again. So bending your left knee. Then right hand down and left hand to the sky and twist. You can bring your right knee down to the mat if you like. And bring our belly towards your thigh and lift our chest. Then exhale, slowly lower down. Okay, again, we're gonna walk our hands to the longer side of the mat. So now we are bringing our feet parallel to each other and bend forward like a downward facing dog and relax your head down. You can rest your hands on the block or you can rest your forehead onto the block. If one block doesn't help, you are stuck in the two block. So however it is for you. All right. Then we're gonna slowly rise up. Okay, use the block. Point your left toe forward. We are coming to warrior two. So point your left toe and bend your left knee, then hands to the side. Warrior two. Then inhale, bring your left hand, the left knee, right hand go up and over to stretch the right side. So extend the side angle. So ground your right foot and right hand go up, over. One more breath. And then slowly inhale, release. Okay, so now back foot, which is the right foot, bring it a little bit closer. Then your heel to heel align. So left heel and right heel is nice alignment here. And left toe forward and left hand go forward and right hand back. So trikonasana triangle. And push your hips to the back and left side of the body over the left leg. Left hand, left thigh, right hand to the sky. And gaze to the right finger. You can stay here or you can slide your left hand more lower and lower down. One more breath. Then on our exhalation, bend your left knee, front leg, and come to warrior two. Then exhale, bring your right knee and hands down, step back. You can be downward facing dog, or you can do vinyasa, or you can rest in child pose. And rest in pose. Take a big inhale. Open your mouth, exhale. Again, big inhaling. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, look forward and walk towards our hand. Inhale, halfway left. Exhale, bend your knees, pull your hips back. And coming to chair, high chair, low chair. Then inhale, stretch your leg and rise up as if we are swimming upward and looking in the air. Exhale, hands by your side. Again, bend your knees, pull your hips back, chair pose, hands to the sky. Then on our exhalation, tailbone back, belly to your thigh, reach your hands forward and forward and forward, bend forward, head down. Inhale, halfway left. You can use the block now, hands to the block and left leg go back. So we're gonna do other side. Bend your right knee, lower your hip, look forward. Exhale, left knee to the mat, pull your hips back. So you might pick up your toes off the ground so you can feel to the calf, back of the leg. All right, one more time. Plant your right foot down, lower your hip, look forward, opening the left hip flexor or front of the left leg. And exhale, you can either do the same one, left knee down and pull your hips back, or you can do both legs straight, bend forward. Yeah, if you haven't done yoga for a while, your body is adjusting. Then on our exhalation, slowly let's release. Okay, now walk your hands to the longer side of the mat. You can hold a block if you like, point your toes out. And you can bend your knees right side and left side. You can lower or you can do halfway. And let's do a few more rounds. Okay, then when you are ready, face to the front of the mat again. So you are bending your right knee. Left hand down. You can either left knee down or pick up and right hand to the sky and a bit twist. And opening the chest to the sky and reaching up and up, right hand up. Exhale, release. Walk your hands one more time to face to the longer side of the mat. This time feet is parallel and bend forward.
So your hands are resting onto the yoga mat. The yoga mat or block. Head down. And tuck your navel towards the spine. Lift your hips up. And you might catch the feet from outside if you like. If you are catching the feet from outside, try to point your elbows out and make a space between your shoulder blade. One more breath. All right. Inhale, halfway lift. Then exhale, walk your hands to the right foot. So your feet doesn't change, just your hands. And head towards your right, so we are twisting. You can be like this, or you can bring your right hand up and bind. So right hand go up, then touch behind you or catch the left thigh and kind of a twist. You can bend your knees if it's quite intense stretch to the back of the leg. Then exhale, release. Now walk your hands to the left foot. So now we do the left side and twist, head towards the left. You can divide by left hand go up and behind you and twist. Last breath. All right, exhale, release. Hands to the ground, inhale, halfway lift. Then exhale. Now point your right toe to the front of the mat, bend your right knee. We are coming to warrior 2. And hands to the side. Then exhale. Right hand, right leg. Left hand go up over the head. So stretching the left side of the body. Then inhale. Slowly rising up. Okay, now bring your left foot, come closer. So it's a little bit a shorter distance because it's easier for our ankle and the legs. Inhale, hands reach out. Then on our exhalation, push your hips to the back, reaching your right hand forward and forward, forward, and right hand, right leg, left hand to the sky. All right. And then when you are ready, bend your right knee. We come up to warrior 2. Exhale. Bring your left knee down, hands down, step back. You can be child pose or downward facing dog, or you can do vinyasa. So many options here. And let's get a big inhale. Open your mouth. Exhale. You can be in child pose or downward facing dog. One more time. Take a big inhale. Exhale. Let it go. The next inhalation, slowly lower yourself up and come to the seat. Sit down to the mat. And bring your feet together to Baddha Konasana. Let's move your knees up and down. So just to feel how your hip joint feel at the moment. All right, catch any place. Inhale. So catch that leg, knees, ankles. Inhale, looking upward and lift our chest up. Exhale, drop yourself, round your back, head forward. And again, inhale, lift our chest. Exhale, round. Okay, let's round your back to lower your head towards your feet. Okay, then when you are ready, let's find the belt. So belt. So as always, I have a small loop here and place my right foot. Okay, this is my right foot. Then move to your, move your right foot out to stretch the right leg. Okay, just be there. Just I'm changing something. Just the camera lower a little bit.
and also light and light. Okay. Then bring the tail behind. Inhale, hands reach up and stretch. So when you ground, try to ground your hips, legs, you can easily straighten your spine. Then look to your left knee side, left side. Then bring your right side of the body over the right leg and slide your right hand towards the foot or catch the belt. Then left hand go up and over. Then each exhalation, lower and lower. If you can bring your elbow inside of the right leg, do that. So now it's let the gravity help you to come down towards your right leg. That helps to stretch the left side. One more breath. Okay, keep the torso there, but the left hand come behind you. Bend your elbows and find the tail, find the belt and catch the belt. Then move your left shoulder back and lift your chin. And this is a great to stretch the neck and shoulder. So kind of move your shoulder back so your collarbone stretches. Then you can kind of stretch the wrinkle of the neck. You can do anywhere like a chin up. Recently, I read that this extra things in front of the neck by yoga pose of lifting the chin up or opening the throat, it actually helps. That's very interesting that I never thought too much the benefit, or maybe that can be true. All right, then slowly we release. Then use the belt to bring your right foot in and switch the belt to the left side, left foot. Then left leg go to straight to the left side. Then belt behind you. Inhale, ground our legs, and so we can stretch up. Then move your chest to your right knee side and left side of the body over the left leg and left hand slide towards the foot and catch the belt. Then inhale, right hand go up and over, lengthening and lengthening. And exhale to relax and sinking using the gravity gradually opening the right side of the body. And you might feel the right hip joint too. One more breath. Okay, keep the torso over the left leg and right hand go back behind you and find the belt and catch. Then gently pull the belt to help opening the shoulder. Then you can do the chin neck thing as if you are creating this wrinkle and extra things to disappear. All right. Then slowly we're gonna let go, release. Okay. So we're gonna remove the belt. Well, you can bring your feet closer and remove the belt. Now we're gonna use a block. So prepare a block close by and we lie down to the mat. So we're gonna gradually lie down. You can use the core strength, zip your legs together and gradually lower and lower and lower down to the mat and hands goes up and over. Then move your feet towards your right side, both feet, and hands goes to the right, kind of a banana shape. Stretch and release and lengthening the left side of the lower back.
And exhale, come to the center. Then the other side, walk your feet to your left side and the hands goes to the left and create the space to the right and especially right lower back to open. All right, exhale. Let's release and come back to the center. Walk your feet closer and pick up your hips and slide a block under your hips and legs go straight up. ビバリタからね。And make sure that you have a good space to your neck. And your shoulder is comfortable. And lift your legs up. And open your toes wide. And lifting up to the sky. You can do shoulder stand if you like. You can rest your hips onto the block or hands come onto your lower back and shoulder stand. And keep gazing to your toes. Don't look here and there. Don't look at the screen. Very careful about your neck. Protecting your cervical spine. Okay, when you are ready, you might bring your legs over the head, Halasana. And maybe toe touch to the ground or maybe not. But be mindful. Last breath. Then exhale, slowly lower. Bend your knees, knee to the face and chest and lower your hips down. And bring our feet down to the mat and slide the block away. All right. Then let's drop our knees one side and other side and just relax the lower back. All right. And cross your leg right over the left and drop your knees to the right and twist. Release the lower back and also you can feel the hip joint, the IT band, stretches. And then exhale, other side. Left leg over the right and cross knee to the left side and twist. And look to the right. All right. Then come to the center. And I want to do one pranayama. It's called Brahmari pranayama. That's also cleansing, cleaning any stagnated things in our head. We can kind of let go. So 4 fingers together. Okay, you lie down, but I am just showing you how the things go. Your hand, your thumb to close the outside of the ear, then your forefinger covering over the eyes, but the index finger touching to the eyebrow. So you are actually not touching to the eyes, but hovering over, so kind of make it dark. All right. Then inhalation. Then exhale to make a sound of a B sound. So we're gonna do 5 more rounds like that. Inhaling, then exhale to humming sound. Last one. And when you are done, let go your hands. Shavasana. Rest. Relax, soften everywhere. Be comfortable. And noticing the clear mind, clearness,
And I like to imagine visualizing floating on the surface of water. It's a river we are floating on, and water flowing through the skin, and it's actually cleaning you, cleansing you, purifying. Also, sound is actually the benefit is the clearing the stagnated energy. So sound vibrate in the air, that the stillness kind of breaks and start moving. And gently bringing our awareness to your fingers and toes, inviting some movement. And reaching our hands over the head. Let us stretch from toes to fingertips. Let's take a big inhale, stretch. 4, 3, 2, 1. Open your mouth, exhale. Bring our knee to the chest. Give a nice hug to ourselves. Thanks to our body, mind, and heart, what we have today. And gently lower on to one side. And gradually coming up to a comfortable seat. Eyes closed. Inhale. Reach your hands up to the sky. Exhale, bring our palms together to the heart center, Anjali Mudra, gesture of gratitude. Gratitude to this moment, space, community to practice yoga together. Let us hold gratitude with us and continue our life. Thank you so much for letting me guide through your practice. Namaste.